Hello everyone. Those of you who've been following my videos will know this is video number 5 now. I'm Sue Larkin. Those of you that don't know me, I'm the Health and Wellbeing Coordinator of Age UK Sevenoaks and Tunbridge. Welcome to my videos. These are videos on health and wellbeing, helping you with your strength, helping you with your balance and mobility and coordination. Those of you maybe watching my previous videos will see the different exercises that we've been putting in each time, and you're welcome to go back through and look at them and see them. It's quite hard to fit everything in, so I'm doing different videos with different exercises. Some of them we'll go over, and to get the most benefit out of these exercises, it's good to do them regularly so that you don't lose your strength. Okay, I'm also known as Pop-Up Sue, and I'm on Twitter. Those of you that have Twitter accounts, it's Pop-Up Sue 1 if you want to follow me and see what I'm up to and the exercises that I'm doing. Okay, it's really nice to have you all back here with me, and it's good to have you working out with me, helping keeping yourself strong and safe. Okay, so let's do what we always do, which is check our posture. All right, so how are we sitting, everybody? Are you sitting comfortably? Are you sitting too comfortably? Okay, so if you are, we don't want to be slouching in those chairs. Okay, if you can, I want you to sit yourself up, move your bottoms forward slightly on that chair, to the front third of the chair. Okay, now if you do get tired, remember, you can have a little pit stop, go back, have a little rest, or even just have yourself so you're up against the back of the chair, sitting upright so your back is supported. Okay, so it is important to keep those posture muscles strong, okay, so that we can keep ourselves upright and make sure that we're switching on those muscles so we can keep our backs and our stomach muscles strong. Okay, so let's move ourselves forward if we can. Now remember, keep breathing, trying to enjoy it, just do what you can. You pace yourself out, you do as much or as little as you can, okay. Please, if you feel any pain, don't push yourself to stop. If you just want to have a cup of tea and watch me, then you can have a little cup of tea and watch me. All right, okay, so what we're going to start off with, all right, is some work on our ankles today. We're going to go from the bottom upwards. So, ankles, very important for our balance, ankle work. So we're going to start with a little bit of mobility for our ankles. So what I'd like you all to do is when you look up, okay, you're going to take your foot outwards in a circle. Nice and slowly outwards. Okay, concentrate slowly round and out. All right, you might hear a little bit of clicking going on. My ankle's having a bit of a click. Okay, we're going back in the other way. Good. I hope you're not all holding your breath while you're concentrating on those ankle circles. That's good. All right, let's go back one more time round. Nice big circles, slow it down and back round the other way. Good. Okay, let's have a little rest on that leg. Are you ready for the other side? Other side, leg round, slowly. Okay, temptation is to do it very quickly. If we slow it down, the muscles have to work hard because they're supporting the ankle and the movement. If we do it too fast, then they're not getting a chance. Okay, so slow it down. Okay, now if you've got one weak foot, if you've got a foot that's weaker on one side, if you've had a stroke, if you're finding, or if you've got problems, maybe you might have MS, you may have problems, try and work with that weak side. Try and get with it and work with it slowly, okay, and relax. Okay, any of you that may have problems with your arms, your legs, your weaknesses, it does take time, it is frustrating, but the more you do, the better you get. So bear with it and you will see those differences slowly over time. Okay, so let's pump those feet, everyone. Lift the heels up, pump the feet, good, up and down, up and down. Okay, so now I'm going to keep the heel on the floor, I'm going to just tap the toe. But we're going to do it in slow motion, up and down, up and down. So almost imagine that somebody's got a bit of string on the toe, you push lifting the foot up and down, up and down, up and down, just keeping the heel on the floor. Up, hold the toe, I'll hold it up there and bring it down. Hold it up there and bring it down. Okay, so what you might start to notice is down the front of the leg, the muscles on the shin here, they're working. Okay, so when we keep our heel and toe up, you feel it at the front. Okay, so we don't often walk around with our toes up in the air. So these front of the leg can get weak, these muscles, and people can feel it sometimes. They call it shin splits. So this is working on that shin. Lift it up and down. One more, hold it. It's that hold, you can feel it. And down, good. Okay, it might be a bit achy. All right, so let's go to the other leg. You ready? Up, toes up and down. And up and down and up. Okay, let's just have a little breathing check. Are you holding your breath? Good. And down and up and down. And again, hold it there. Hold it, make it work. Good. And down. And again, hold it up. Now I want you to try and aim to do about 10 of these on each side, okay? You can do these every day sitting in the chair. Lift them up and down. Right, and then we're going to lift up the feet, pump the heels. Heels off the ground, pump them feet. Good. Keep them going. Right, again, up, both up and down. Okay, so later on we are going to be doing some balance work. If you're somebody who prefers to remain seated in your chair when we do the balance work and you want to do a bit of work, you can sit and work the calf muscles, just lifting the heels off the ground. Okay, so it's good to pump those feet, return the blood flow. Okay, I think as I've said previous to you, returning that blood helps keep the circulation going. Okay, so sometimes when we're sitting down, the blood pulls to our feet because we've been sitting here a long time. So you keep your feet, pump those feet before you go to stand up. It will stop you feeling dizzy. All right, get that blood flowing back up again, circulation. It's good for you. Okay, so we're going to have a little go now, moving up those legs. We're slowly moving up the thighs. I think we're going to go all the way up to the shoulders. Okay, so shoulder mobility. Have you moved them shoulders this week? Have we got them moving? So let's have a go, lift them up, bring them down, bring them up, bring them down, up and down, get them shoulders lifting. Okay, it's time to bring them round in a circle. Lift them up, squeeze back the shoulder blades together and squeeze back the shoulder blades together. Lift them up, squeeze together, bring them down. Squeeze together, bring them down. Okay, this is another nice exercise you can do every day. Keep them shoulders moving, gets rid of that tension there. That's good. And the other way around, lift them up. Let's get these shoulders moving. Good, nice big circles. Okay, you can even put your hands on the shoulders if you want. This is a bit more difficult. Okay, and down. So elbows up and down, and up and down, and up and down. If you find that one difficult, just go back to just lifting up the shoulders and down on their own. Okay, well done. Okay, so we've got those shoulders moving. We've got those shoulders round. Okay, so what I want you to do now is you're going to get those arms working a little bit. So we're going to work your arms working. So we're going to pump your arms, everyone. Get those arms working. Swing those arms. Okay, it can be quite tiring working arms, so if you find you get a bit out of breath, then you can put them down, just relax them a little bit, just slow the pace down. All right, so we're going to do a bit of movement with the legs as well. All right, so are you ready to work these big muscles? Might find that you get a bit out of breath because these are the biggest muscles in your body, so again, okay, you just do what you can. So remember, think about that posture. Let's just recheck our posture. All right, are we back in that position? Good. Okay, so what I would like you to do is we're going to lift the legs up. So we're going to lift them up. We're going to do a bit of a march. All right, now a little of a march. Get those legs working. So we're going to get that heart rate working and we're going to work the arms. Okay, as we've done before. Brain training. Okay, those of you that have done this before, remember it's opposite arm to leg. Opposite arm to leg. If you find it hard and you feel that your arm doesn't want to go opposite arm to leg, you can touch your knee. Touch your knees, makes that arm go to the opposite side. Okay, so you can have a go at that. So pump those arms, pump those legs. Come on, let's get that circulation going. Deep breaths. If you're getting a bit tired, take your pace down. Okay, or take the arms down. If you're getting out of breath, just bring the arms down, just do the legs. That will take out the intensity. Okay, good. Arms if you want to. Okay, we've got 4 more. Working a bit harder. 2, 1. Okay, have a little rest. Keep those feet. We'll just pump those feet a little bit. All right. So in the previous videos, we've worked on leg strength, strengthening through those legs around those knees. Okay, which again is very important to keep that leg strength, to keep you getting up out of those chairs. So I hope you're practicing that as well. Just going to go over it. Keep that back nice and straight, or if you want to, move yourself back to the chair so you support your back. Lift the leg up. Stretch that leg out and the toes come up. Okay, so that toes up, feel that. Bring it back. Bring it down. We're going to have go on the other side. Lift the leg up. Leg out, toes up, and bring it down. Okay, so I want you to be doing again 10 of those. All right, so we're going to be practicing a little bit more on that legs. We're going to be putting it into a routine. Okay, so the next exercise we're going to put into the routine is leg out to the side. Okay, so sit forward on the chair a little bit, maybe might help. So we're going to lift the leg up, bring the left up, leg up, knee bend. We're going to take it out as if you're lifting it over something on the floor, if you can, and back over it. Now my bottom stays glued to that seat. All right, don't lift it up. Leg comes out over to the side and over and back. So let's try the other leg. It goes over to the side and back. Over to the side and back. Okay, so as if you're lifting it up over something on the floor, and then it's got to come back over something. So that's working the outer hip and thigh area. Those of you that have had hip operations need to strengthen the hips. Okay, that's quite a good exercise to stretch out those hips. Those of you who are waiting hip operations, or you find that painful in your hips, then maybe you not to do that one, you do some extra marching or extra leg extensions. All right, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have a little bit of a routine now. If you get a bit tired or a bit out of breath, remember you take it down and you stop and start whenever you can. But instead of stopping from going high to stopping, okay, I want you just to lift the feet so you keep the circulation going, because it's not good for you to go from working hard to stop, because your heart goes up and down, all right? So just pace it slowly, gently. And keep smiling, keep breathing. All right, are you all still with me then? Right, let's go. So we're off for a march first. March, arms if you want to. Remember, steady pace, steady pace. Okay, so we're going to go for a bit of a leg kick. Are you ready? So we're going to bring the arms down, back nice and straight, bring leg out, stretch it, kick it out, and down. Other side, lift up, kick out, and down. Lift it, kick out, and down. Nice and slow, lift it up, stretch it out, bring it back. Lift it up, stretch it out, bring it back. Lift it up, stretch it out, bring it back. Lift it up, stretch, back. Everyone okay? Up, stretch, back, lift, stretch, back. Okay, so lift your leg up, stretch it out, toes coming up, bring it back. Now the last one on each one, I'm going to have a little hold, a bit harder, keep breathing, lift the leg out, toes up. I'm still breathing. Are those muscles having a bit of a shake? They're working hard, a little bit, and down. Well done. Other side, lift it, stretch it, toes up, feel that working, and have a little rest, move those feet. All right, time for the outer hip and thigh then. You ready? Leg up, over, and it comes over and back. Lift it up, take it over, over and back. Good. Lift and over, over and back. Good. And again, that's it. Pace yourself out if you can. We're going again. And back. Good. And again. And back. We're doing really well, everyone. Good. And back. And over. and back. Keep it going if you can. Over, we're starting to feel it in those hips and thighs. Okay, you can make it lower if you feel you need to. You haven't got to take it as high. Okay, if you're finding it hard, you don't have to lift it over too much. You just take it to the side if you want to. Okay, so you can just go side and in and side and in. You don't have to do the over bit. One more on each side, everyone. We're working hard. Keep it going if you can. Good. And have a rest. Give those legs a rub. Good. Pump those feet. Everyone feeling okay? You're doing very well. All right, so let's give legs a little rest. Let's do upper body then. So upper body strength. We need to keep our body strength, and some people have a bit of a problem with their arms, getting their arms above. So I'm going to show you an exercise today. We're going to go over to the wall soon, and we're going to go over it, and we're going to work on arm mobility, how we can help ourselves to get our arm a bit higher, and how we can strengthen the back of those arms a bit. All right, so what I want you to do with your arms at the moment, let's bring the arms up to here, because this is quite a nice exercise where we just squeeze back. Okay, so it's working in the middle part of your back. You squeeze and back in. You have a little squeeze and back in. And a little squeeze and back in. Deep breaths. Good. Can you feel that in between those shoulder blades? Yeah, we've got 4 more of these. And back. And again. And back. Last time, everyone. Hold it, and bring it down. Give those shoulders a little move. That's good, well done. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to get you to come up to standing, those of you that want to. Those of you who've been practicing the sit to stand from the other videos, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well on that, and I hope you're getting a bit stronger. It takes time, but remember the important thing is where you position your body and how we do it. Okay, so let's just go over it. For everyone who's new, we're going to be bringing ourselves forward on the seat. So everyone forward on the chair. Okay, front third of the chair, because we don't want to be right back trying to get out of that chair. Legs hip width apart. We want you nice and balanced when we get up. Weight's going to be pushing through the heels. We're going to push through those legs. Hands resting on those thighs. Okay, so when we normally get up, some of you I know use a chair and you push down on the chair. So we're going to imagine your arms are the seat to push on. Okay. Now as you push on your legs, heels down, we're going to lean our head forward. So we're going to have a little practice. Remember, the body goes where your head goes. So you're leaning forward, we're going forward. All right. So everyone, so we're going to lean forward, push your heels into the ground. Lean forward and push your heels and see if your bottom starts to come up. It might not. Okay, have a little practice. If you find getting out of a chair difficult, remember, just keep practicing. The more you practice, the more better you will improve. You will get stronger. All right, and even if you think you're not, in your mind, it's your body's making changes. Okay, so ready. So push forward and back. So we're going to do it on the count of 3. We're going to push through our heels and we're going to see if we can come up to standing. Okay, those of you that have done this before, you're probably able to ace this now. So are we ready? Legs hip width apart, weight to the heels, forward for 1 and back. Let's see a big push. Come on, lean forward for 2, push with those hands, heels in the ground, push forward for 3 and up you come to standing, everyone. Okay, those of you are now up to standing for a chair in front of you. Okay, so you notice that my chair is now to the side. All right, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using this chair later on. I'm going to use another chair at the moment I've got. Here's one I made earlier. Okay, so this chair here. So we're going to be working on some balance again, because the balance is very important. Leg strength, very important. Okay, and posture and upright. So once you are up and you're standing, remember, the thing is where is your head? Are you looking at the ground down in front of you, or are you looking up ahead of you? So when you're walking, remember, as I've said before, it is scary because you want to know what's on the ground. But if you look ahead in front of you as to where you're going, so I'm looking where you're going rather than down straight in front of you. So when you walk, you will find that your head is upright, your posture's upright. Okay, just practice it when you're safe indoors. Just practice that and see if you can help yourself with your posture, because we don't want you leaning forwards. Okay, so we've got our chair in front of us. We're going to have a little practice now. Again, those of you that have been practicing doing your homework, we've been doing some raising our heels, okay, working through that balance. So standing in front of your chair, eyes looking in front, legs hip width apart. Okay, we're going to go up onto the toes. So the hands are there just for you to keep you balanced if you feel unsure. Okay, and go back down. So let's see you go up onto the toes, don't hold your breath, keep focusing what's in front of you. Find a spot and go back down. And again, go up onto the toes and back down. And up onto your toes, hold that position, don't hold your breath. Can we hold a bit longer? Well done everyone. Or we see if we can just hold maybe your finger and back down. Good. Let's do it again, up onto the toes. Hold it everyone, hold it, don't hold your breath. And back down. So remember, if you're sitting in the chairs doing seated, you should be lifting up onto the toes as well. All right, that's brilliant. Okay, so today we're going to take it a little step further. We're going to use, I've got the wall next to me here, so those of you that are standing, make sure either you've got a wall next to you or you can put some chairs along the side next to you so you've got something where you're safe. Okay, so I want you to be safe. I want you to make sure you've got something to support you. Okay, because today we're going to do a bit more work on our balance. Now in the last video we did our heel to our toe, which is quite a difficult balance exercise. It's quite challenging. Okay, so we're going to try that by the wall today. Okay, if you don't feel confident enough to do it, you want to carry on doing some toe raises, you can do. All right, so I'm standing next to the wall, one hand resting against the wall here. My outside leg is going to come across, so I'm going to try not to look at the floor, so don't look at your feet. I want you all maybe to watch me first, and then we'll do it together. So just watching, so watching my head, looking in front. Okay, eyes looking directly in front. I'm keeping my eye on the spot. My outside leg sliding forward, and the heel of my one foot goes to the toe of the other foot. So the outside leg is going in front of the other leg. So heel to toe, and I'm just going to hold that position. So my fingers resting against the wall, and I'm holding that. I'm trying not to lean sideways, trying to hold it. Okay, I'm not holding my breath, and then I bring it back. So are we ready? All together now then. So eyes in front, focus. Okay, slowly move your leg, slowly, heel to the toe. Now if you're not comfortable with the whole foot, just do half. Now you may feel a bit wobbly. Are you able just to rest your fingertips there? Okay, this is a tough balance challenge, this one. You might find yourself wobbling a bit. This is why it's important to have strong ankles. All right, are you all looking? So only and only if you feel you can. All right, we're going to take a step. So the leg that's at the back, we're going to take a step forward. Keep your eyes looking in front, heel to toe. All right, okay, that's quite advanced. We're going to do it again. Step forward, heel to toe. Okay, now bring the feet back together, side by side, so you're safe. All right, everyone, well done. Okay, now that's a very tough exercise. That's a balance exercise. So only if you feel ready to do that one, that you do that one. If you balance is still not too sure, okay, you just keep it doing heel to toe. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn around. We're going to go back the way we came. Okay. So eyes looking in front, everyone. Okay. Eyes looking in front. We're doing exactly the same. Outside leg. So you might find you've got one side that wobbles more than the other. You ready? So outside leg, heel to the toe. And I want you to hold that position. Now, if you're feeling too wobbly, you don't want to move the other leg, you just stay and hold it. You can bend the knees slightly, have a slight bend in your knees if that helps. Okay, now, back leg, are you ready? Those that want to, heel to toe, one step. Good. And one more time, heel to toe, one step. And good. Okay, now bring the legs back out side to side together. Well done. as I say, that is a very tough balance exercise. Okay, so if you can master that, having a practice, if you feel safe and confident enough, if balance is your thing that you find difficult, I want you to practice going up onto your toes and practice that. Okay, another thing I want you to practice is standing on one leg. Okay, because everyone has a weaker side, a stronger side. If we can strengthen that weak side, it will help. Okay, so again, maybe try it by the chair. All right, hands there. We're going to be lifting one leg off the ground just to the toe, just there. Hold it there and find your balance. Feel balanced with both your fingers resting. Keep your eyes looking in front. Feel balanced with your fingers resting. And maybe can you take one hand away? And maybe can you take two just for a few seconds? You might find that you need to put your foot down every now and again, but I want you to practice. Now try the other leg, okay? Because you will have one side stronger, okay? One side you will find that you will be balanced more than the other. So eyes in front, okay? Lift that foot, hold in there with the hands, okay, foot off the ground. And back down. Now normally, if you're right-handed, you're right-legged, okay, unless you're in the army and been trained. And if you're right-legged, that means that you normally step forward with your right leg, and that means our balance probably is better on the left leg, right? So we need to maybe practice a little bit more and just see which leg do we feel more unbalanced with, and that's the one I want you to practice. But again, practice, practice. Okay, so as promised, we're going to do some work on our arms. We're going to do some strength work. So, with our wall, what I'm going to do is, I'm afraid you have to excuse me while I turn around my back to you. I've still got eyes in the back of my head. So, we've got legs are going to be hip width apart. My hands against the wall, shoulder width apart. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my back nice and straight, and we go down to the wall. So, towards the wall, and then I push all the way up. So I'm going down, okay, so my head goes down towards the wall, keep the back straight, bending the elbows and push up. Now you're breathing. When you do this, you breathe out as you push up. So let's get you in position, legs hip width apart, hands flat on the wall. All right, so I want you all to take a deep breath in. Actually, and then breathe out. So we're breathing in time, so deep breath in. And breathe out. Okay, so as we go down, take a deep breath in, yeah, and then you push up. Well done. Down to the wall, deep breath in, push up, breathe out. Now you might find that difficult. We're going down to the wall, slowly up. Keeping my palms flat on the wall, no bouncing, no pushing too fast, slowly. Now you might find this too difficult. You might only want to do one or two. Can you feel that working in the back of those arms? Okay, you push all the way up. All right, now let's have a little rest. So remember, anything where I'm pushing away, you'll push away, you're working on the back of the arm. Okay, to get that back of the arm stronger. Anything where I'm pulling, bending, lifting up, okay, anything pulling this way will work the front of the arm. Okay, so we can do some work on the front of the arm, but a lot of the time we pick things up, we carry them, we lift them, we work our arms at the front. We don't do a lot of pushing, okay? Now, those of you that have got restricted mobility of your arm, if you find when you try to get your arm above your head, okay, you may find that your arm's restricted. You may have an injury, you may have hurt your arm, your shoulder, a problem. Okay, so if you have, what I want you to do is, again, by the wall, I want you put your fingers, the bad arm, stand next to the side by the wall, your bad side, and put the hand by the wall. Now I want you to walk your fingers as if it was a spider crawling up the wall to wherever your arm will go. Okay, it might be to here. So wherever your arm feels that's, I can't move it anymore, then you keep that there. Take a few deep breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. That's good, okay? So now we're going to try, just do 2 more walks with our fingers. So 1 walk, 2 walks. Okay? Just moved it a tiny bit higher. All right? And bring your arm down and give it a rest. So if you practice that every day as part of a routine, Just walk the fingers, find that place where your fingers won't go anymore. Hold it, take a few deep breaths, do a couple more. Each time you're just helping that arm to get a bit higher. And it slowly, slowly we can improve. Slow improvements. Okay, well done. All right, everyone. We're going to do last little bit, because I want you to just go back to the chair just to stretch the back of these legs, because I think they need a bit of a stretch. We're going to try holding on to the chair. Take a step back, and I want you to just lean and hold. Okay. Push the weight into the heel, so we can do this one sitting down, but it's quite good to do this one standing. Okay. Hold it there. Push your weight, lean forward, heel. Feel that in the back of that leg. Okay, now your heel should be touching on the ground. If your heel's not, move the leg in a little bit so it does. Feel that stretch. Now if those muscles are feeling tight, you do need to stretch them out more. Okay, otherwise you get more problems. Good, bring it in, take it back. Okay, just to check as well that everyone is drinking enough fluids, enough water. Okay, very important. Drink fluids, to keep those fluid levels up. Tea and coffee is okay, but yeah, we need that water. Bring that leg in. It will stop you getting cramp, dehydration. Okay. All right. So let's get everyone back sitting on the chair, because you've worked very hard. Okay. So we've worked very hard today. We have gone through some strength work on those legs. Okay. We've worked through those hips. We've mobilised the ankles. Okay. And don't forget the wrists on the hands as well. Those of you arthritis sufferers of the hands and the wrists. And in one of my previous videos, we've got the tea towel, where we're wringing out the tea towel and mobility in the wrists. So I want you maybe to practice a little bit of mobility. So with those hands, we're just going to hold the hands in front. I want you to turn the palms up, turn them back. Turn your palms up, turn them back. Turn the palms up, and turn them back. Okay, just by doing that you're working mobility. So I want you to bring your arms up and down as well. Bring them up. So you bring your arms up towards you, bring them down, bring them towards you, and bring them down. So all I'm doing is as I'm bringing the top part up, you're feeling a bit of strain there on the front, and then you push them down away from you. Okay, just work those wrists and get them working round, circle them round and circle them back. Okay, it is important to try and keep those joints mobilised. All right, and the fingers as well. Those of you struggling with your fingers and arthritis, again, keep those hands, keep that blood flowing to the fingers. So remember, pushing the blood towards the direction of the heart from the fingers. Give them a rub it up on the top of the hand here above here. This is where all the veins and the arteries are there. Give them a good old rub, get that blood circulating. Okay, a lot of people rub their hands together this way. If you rub on the top, it's more effective for getting that blood down to the fingers. Okay, get them warm and get them moving. Okay, movement. As hard as it is with arthritis and as painful as it is, if you can do some movement, you will be doing yourself a favour and you'll be helping yourself a little bit. Okay, slow but sure. So let's just do the bit with the fingers. Press the fingers together so you get the small finger. Try and keep it straight to the thumb. Release it back. Next finger, release it back. Middle finger, release it back. Pointy finger, release it back. And you can practice this finger exercise. One finger to the thumb and just release it back each time. So you push it and back. So you do it slowly, quickly. Remember, try and push it back each time. Keep that finger mobility and try and keep the fingers as straight as you can. Bend the fingers up and down, stretch them, bend them, stretch them, bend them, move them around. Get that blood flowing. Okay. So let's just get this body stretched out now, because we've worked these muscles hard. We're going to just stretch these arms. So those of you that can, we're going to be lifting the arm up. So we're going to drift up that arm, stretch it up. Okay. Those of you that can't get the arm up there, you just bring it to where you can, and I want you to support it with the ground. Just give it help it. Okay, so then we're going to bring it down. And we're just going to hold it there. And we're going to bring it down, shoulders round. Okay, so we're going to try the other arm, stretch it up. Bring it down. and bring it back. Well done. Shoulders round. Good. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to hold the back of the chair. So I'm going to turn to the side just so you can see me. So what I'm doing is I'm moving forward slightly. I'm holding the back of the chair, stretching, pushing my chest forward, and I'm feeling the stretch go all the way through. Okay, so arms stretched like a figurehead on the ship. Yep, maybe not the Titanic. And bring it back. If you want to, you can try bringing the hands to the back, rest the hands, palm of my hands on the small of my back, and then I push my elbows towards each other. And again, that gives it opens out the chest, stretches through those chest muscles. Okay, all right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to do the last little bit of a leg stretch. One of my favourite stretches, helping stretching through the back of that leg, the sciatic nerve and the calf muscle. We're going to take the leg out, everyone. Toes up on the floor. So you've got your toes up, legs nice and straight. So one leg out, toes up. I think you're all used to this one now. Hands on the bent leg, and easy, slowly. Just go to where you can, keeping the toes up. You'll feel the stretch. Feel those muscles. Are they too tight? Keep breathing, and then gently come back up. Let's do the other one, leg out, toes up. Remember to breathe when you stretch, don't bounce it. Toes up, hands on the bent leg, and I want to just slowly, so the chest towards the ground. Hold that position and bring it back. Okay, time for some relaxation, everyone. You've earned your rest. Just as important, okay, to relax our bodies, to have some peace of mind, to slow our minds down and slow our bodies down. Okay, you can do it simply by deep breathing. Okay, so I want you to just check, how are you breathing? So let's get us nice and comfortable. Sit yourself back in the chair, relax your shoulders, take a nice deep breath, almost like a sigh, and breathe it out. Okay, that's good. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to concentrate on your out breath. Make it as long as you can, okay? So I'm going to breathe in for the count of 4. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So I want you to maybe practice that. So in for 4, out for 6. And as you breathe out, let yourself relax. Let your shoulders relax down. Let your arms relax down to the tips of the fingers. Let your back just be rested in the chair. And as the breathing slows down, your heart rate slows down. Peace and calm flows through your body, all the way down the legs, until it reaches the soles of your feet. And just maybe shut your eyes for a few seconds. Breathe that feeling in, feel it flow through you like an energy. Enjoy that feeling in peace. And as you breathe out, feel calmer, feel more relaxed. And allow it to flow in every muscle and every cell. Give yourself this time just to recharge yourself up. Just enjoy being in the moment for now. Let that calmness flow through you. Okay, I'm afraid I've got to bring you all back now. I'd like to say thank you very much for joining me on my video. I hope you're finding them useful. I hope that you're finding them helpful to you too. Remember to stay safe, look after yourselves, everybody. Okay, and remember, you can always go for some help on our website. The Age UK website comes up on the screen. It's www.ageuk7oaksandtunbridge.org.uk. Okay, and don't forget, you can follow me on Pop-Up soon. Okay, and you'll know where I am if you need me. Okay, thank you everyone. Take care, stay safe.